A week ago, we discussed Summit's issues with Valorant's aiming, where he was on stream in the game's practice mode, and he was testing strafing and counter-strafing, and he came to the conclusion that you are just too dang accurate while you were shift walking in the game, and he felt as though it detracted from the difficulty of it, and suggested that it might be something that needs to be changed in the future. But Valorant developer Nick Wu actually discussed his thoughts on the matter because he feels as though there needs to be some accuracy while moving, but accurate players should still be rewarded.
I'm okay, or like I guess I sign up for the notion that walking or accuracy doesn't need to be binary, in the sense that, you know, you don't need to be perfectly still to be perfectly accurate, or like perfectly still. I think you need to be perfectly still to be perfectly accurate, but I don't think any amount of movement should make it so that you're wildly inaccurate. And so I think that we can be, personally, I think we can be harsher on what movement penalties are currently, but I don't think we want to be in a world where like moving moving can never be a viable tactic even when up close. I do think we have room to make more of the mid-range like times you die while to a moving shooter, like to reduce that amount by a lot. But you know, making it, if we get to, you know, there might become to a point where it's like, hey, if you're moving, you just can't shoot. You might as well just do that.
So I think he puts it pretty well. Obviously, to be completely and perfectly accurate, you're going to want to be standing completely and perfectly still. And he says that just because you're moving, it shouldn't make you wildly inaccurate. But he thinks that they can make the movement penalties a bit harsher. And he says that the number of times you die to a mid-range moving shooter should be reduced by a lot. And for those of you who have played Valorant, or for those of you who want to, do you agree with Nick's opinion on this? Because for the most part, I do. At the end of the video, he makes that joke and he says it might come to a certain point where if you're moving, you just can't shoot. And that is why I think that moving and shooting should be viable to some degree. But like Nick says, those headshots by mid-range enemies that are moving absolutely needs to be toned down. I complained about it in the last video, but man, I am always getting running headshot from dudes behind corners when they are like 20 feet away. I'm like, how the heck? How the heck? But we'll see if Summit is satisfied with Nick's answer, because in the past few days, Summit hasn't been playing as much Valorant, and a lot of us are waiting for the game's ranked queue to come out, which should be coming out pretty soon, and Summit is doing just the same. He was on stream playing Sea of Thieves when he discussed it, saying that Valorant's ranked mode might pique his interest, but if it's too easy, he might lose interest.
I'm thinking my competitive side might just fucking come out of me, dude, and depending how difficult it is to get to Valorant. You know what I mean? Like, if it is something that's actually difficult and something I'm really gonna have to work toward, I will be very intrigued. But if it's something that I get there pretty quickly, pretty easily, yeah, I might lose interest. Yo, what the f? I need it to mean something to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, top 500, Valorant, top 200, whatever the f they want to do, like, it needs to mean something. To me at least, for me to like for it to like really bring out my competitive drive, you know?
So hopefully Riot will implement a regional or a global leaderboard system like Summit said there, and hopefully Valorant's ranked mode proves to be enough of a challenge for Summit, because I do enjoy his streams, but we'll see if Riot actually makes any changes to the game shooting, because Summit's got an issue with it, and even one of Valorant's devs said that it could use some adjustments, so we'll see. And of course, let me know you guys' thoughts on Nick's response. I will see you all very soon. Thank you all so much for watching. Take it easy, everyone. Goodbye.